It's the start of the new season, and Arsenal are prepared to go again in pursuit of their first Premier League title since 2004, when they kick off the 2024-2025 season against Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Emirates Stadium. Hi guys, welcome along to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest update as it concerns Arsenal. If you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. Alright. Arsenal start their new Premier League campaign with a home fixture against Wolverhampton Wanderers as they look to kickstart the new season with a win, in a bid to keep themselves a first league title in 21 years. With 28 Premier League wins last season, Arsenal were level on league victories with Manchester City, and they will want to keep off to a good start against Wolverhampton Wanderers, who fell off the pace slightly towards the end of last season to finish in 14th place. The Gunners know a fast start is vital to putting pressure on the defending champions, who they play next month in what is a tough start to the 2024-2025 campaign. Arsenal came really close to lifting the Premier League title last season, running Pep Guardiola's side very close, but in the end, it proved to be a whisker too far. They have finished as runners-up in each of the last two seasons, despite having led the league for large portions of each campaign, but have ultimately come up short to all conquering Manchester City side on both occasions. With a stronger and more mature squad to compete this time around, you can't put it past Arteta's men to be third time lucky this season. So having won 4 of their 5 friendlies in the preseason games, including a thumping 4-1 win against German champions Bayer Leverkusen, and only falling to a 2-1 defeat to Liverpool in Philadelphia last month, Arsenal seem to be ready for the big deal. While it's been a relatively quiet summer in the transfer market so far, as expected, David Raya has made his loan move from Brentford permanent, while defender Riccardo Calafiori has arrived from Bologna to further strengthen the best defense in the league. The big exit saw Emil Smith-Rowe join Fulham in a £27 million deal, while Albert Sambi Lokonga has joined Sevilla on loan. With that being said, what can Arsenal fans expect in the upcoming league opener? Well, Arsenal must take advantage of the fixtures to get off a strong start if they are to go one better than last year. They've beaten Wolves in all of the last 6 meetings between the sides, conceding just twice in that run. They conceded the fewest goals in the Premier League last season, and Arteta will rely on his backline to produce a similar result to help them push for the title wins this time. Before they can dream of a title, the North Londoners need to kickstart their season with a win over Wolves. Well, Wolves on the other hand will approach this match with a mix of caution and determination. Last season, under the guise of Gary O'Neill, they came close to European qualification before their form tailed off in the final stretch, although with a lot of injury issues. Now, with financial constraints limiting their summer activities, Wolves find themselves relying on a largely unchanged squad. The departure of their best players like Max Gilman and Pedro Neto has left noticeable gaps, which new arrivals will be keen to fill. While on the team news, Arsenal entered their first match day of the season with minimum injury troubles, with Kieran Tierney and Takehiro Tomiyasu the only confirmed absentees at this point. Tierney is certainly unlikely to be part of Arteta's plans, while Tomiyasu continues to struggle with fitness issues, having missed the entire preseason with a fresh knee injury. Jurrien Timber is still a slight doubt after missing the last 3 friendlies with a foot injury. The Dutchman has returned to full training this week, and Arteta might assess his fitness before the Wolves clash and decide whether to include him in the matchday squad, although he might not start. Wolves meanwhile will have their squad largely intact, although Daniel Podence is nursing a calf injury and could be on his way out. The rest of the team is fit for selection. New signing Jurgen Strand Larsen is poised to lead the attack, making his debut at one of the Premier League's most challenging venues. While Arsenal's opening 5 fixtures are said to be difficult, in case you do not know, the first 5 fixtures include Aston Villa, Manchester City and Tottenham all away from home. Well, if Arsenal must make a statement, they will have to beat Wolves in order to kickstart their Premier League momentum. So it is important to take this fixture seriously and not undermine Wolves, who are capable of surprises. Well, in the meantime, Arsenal are set to land their third signing of the summer in the coming days after the club reportedly came to an agreement with Real Sociedad over a fee for Euro 2024 winner Merino. The Spanish international has been linked with the move to the Emirates Stadium as Mikel Arteta looks to bolster his options in midfield for the 2024-2025 campaign. Well, with reports in Spain detailing the agreement, which is believed to be in the region of £30 million, it now looks as if Arsenal have got their man. The report also suggests that Real Sociedad are trying to drive the midfielder's price tag up, but Arsenal are determined to reach an agreement. The 28-year-old remains very keen on making the move to the Emirates this summer, and all parties are expected to reach an agreement before 31st of August. Well, as a matter of fact, it's suggested that if nothing goes wrong between now and signing of the dotted line, Merino could be revealed as an Arsenal player as early as next week. It will be Arsenal's third signing of the summer transfer window after the club completed permanent moves for David Raya and Ricardo Calafiori. Well guys, tell me what you think about the latest development and the games against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Please leave your views in the comment section and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you some other time.